Hello, all you tiny little people that live in the confines of my computer. My name is Finn. I'm a little beat up, but today I'm talking about autism. Because it's something that I bring up every once in a while. But it's been well over a year, almost 2 years, since I sat and talked about autism for a bit. I can look up this information and get it correct. I don't feel like being a liar. Allow me to go to my own YouTube channel and then sort by oldest. See where we are. If I'm not mistaken, it probably would have been the Fidget Toys video. I believe it was. Yeah. Yep. I'm right. It would have been the Fidget Toys video, which is... Let's see how old that video is. That video was posted December 17th of 2023, almost 2 years ago. So it's been a minute. I've talked about it a little bits and pieces, but I haven't done a video about it in a while. Since then I've chopped my hair and regrown it to the same length, which is wild. So let's talk about autism. I'm going to talk positively about it. I'm going to talk negatively about it. I'm just going to talk about pretty much any part of it that pops into my head. Trigger warning. I don't know what for yet, but I'll probably talk about some trauma. Might talk about, there's a chance that I make a reference to a sexual thing, who knows? Because I'm just kind of improving. So if there's a chance that there's anything that could be hinted at that you're not comfortable with, click off. To begin, I want to start by pointing out my journey with autism, because I didn't figure it out until I was told to look into it when I was 16. Looked into it at 17, looked into it at 18. I was halfway through being an 18-year-old when I started getting tested. So I was an adult by the time I was figuring out that I'm a ball of autism. However, I have 2 younger siblings who are nonverbal autistic, and I have a lot of similarities with them, and always had, and that's kind of what led my mother to pushing me to look into it, is because there was a million little things that were about the same between us, alongside just little things that she had picked up. Being a parent of 2 children with autism, she kind of picked up certain things. It was oh, this, and this, and, oh, well, you did this whenever you were little, and blah, 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 blah. So, it was kind of a, maybe you do, for 4-ish years. Because, I had been, teased about it. Or that makes it sound like somebody was teasing me. Teased in the sense of oh, you guys have this similarity, since I was 14. But then got a little bit older, 16, got told to look into it. And then a little tiny snap into adulthood, I figured it out. And when I figured it out, I cried, because it was so much of a big deal to me. I cried about it. And then I got really happy and cried more. And I might cry here, but it's not for that, I swear. But figuring that out kind of hit a switch for me, because I had something to look up. I had something to look for. I had a name for what was up with me, rather than just knowing there was something up with me. which is super helpful, I guess. I am a ball of autism. Dear Lord, it's something. It's a superpower. I am really good at holding information that I care about. However, information I do not care about, I'm so incredibly bad at holding. Like I can remember most of the script of the first, second, and third Sam Raimi movies of Spider-Man. Like, of course, there's, like, little bits that are missing, but for the most part, I have, like, those scripts just burned into my head. So, like, that information, I'm so good at, like, retaining and keeping and using over and over. And I'm like that way with reference humor a lot. There's certain people who know me on a personal level. Like, I make the same joke 40 times because it's the only joke that I know. It's me win. Me win this, me win that. And, like, I can remember stuff like that pretty well. But then information that is super just not fun to me, I can't process correctly. Like, basic math, I can't do very well. I'm really bad with names. Like, I forget people's names who I've known for, like, years. So processing information is either perfect or dog shit. There's no in between. I don't maybe remember. I either remember or I don't. And that's both helpful and harmful in different situations. I'm also, like, really bad at social processing. I don't know a better term for that. I can't understand emotion through verbiage. Maybe? I don't know the words for this. I can comprehend, like, a basic, like, thing of, like, oh, this person is angry, or oh, this person is sad, or oh, this person is happy. But, like, I can't tell details based on words and emotion, I guess. And on others, it's like, whatever. I just I just think everybody's mad or whatever. But, like, I can't comprehend my spoken, like what I'm sounding like to a person. Oftentimes I will sound angry or sad or dismissive, and I'm not aware that I sound like that, which leads to less than positive interactions, because I'm not aware that I'm speaking in a tone that is rude. To me, it sounds the same as speaking with no tone. Because the only time that I speak and I know it sounds super angry is if I am in pain, because I always sound like I'm angry when I'm, like, hurt, or if I'm making a joke. So then whenever I'm actually, like, sounding pissed, to me I don't process that I sound angry, because when I'm genuinely mad, I cry. I don't get loud and mean. So I don't process that I am being mean to somebody due to that. Because when I'm actually angry, I cry. I don't, like, get mad. I cry about it. And because of that, I don't process me sounding mean the way that it should be processed, which is I'm sounding mean. To me, it's like, oh, well, that's just how I talk. Whatever. And then, like, 30 minutes, a day, a week, whatever passes, and I'm like, oh, no, that probably sounded really rude. And then I feel the need to apologize. But, like, I don't have, like, a good control over that, and I can't tell when it happens. which is kind of weird. And similarly, but like sort of the opposite end of that, the opposite end of that spectrum is like when things are sad, oftentimes I don't, because like I cry and I like whine or whatever, but like I don't, at least I don't speak in sad situations as if they are sad situations. Like I'm really bad at funerals because I don't, like the like sorry for your loss sort of thing, like I don't, that doesn't, when people say that to me, it means nothing, so I don't say it to them. Because, like, it literally feels like they don't give a fuck. Because there's no, like, thought behind that statement or whatever. So, like, at funerals, I'm, like, really bad. Because I'm either not gonna talk, or I'm gonna talk and it's not the right, like, emotion. Like, I'm on the wrong end of the spectrum for that. Or, like, something really shitty happens to a friend of mine. And it's like, I don't know how to respond to that. Because you didn't tell me what you want to hear from that. Because, like, I can just go, oh, I'm sorry. But, like, the fuck does that mean? Not much to most people. Or, it's like, are you looking for a way to feel better? Are you looking for a, like, solution? Like, what do you want? So oftentimes with, like, negative stuff, I don't know how to react. But then I also, like, I don't know what I've had it read to me as, like, a thing with neurodivergent people where it's, like, sort of a hypocritical thing of, like, I have no clue what you want from me in this moment. Like, you're, like, crying or you're angry or whatever and you're talking to me. I don't know what you want me to say. However, when I feel that way, I know what you want me to say. I know what I want you to say to me when I feel bad. But I can't tell you that because I know it. Like, I know, like, if I'm sad, it's like, I know what I want you to tell me to make me feel better. But I don't want, but, like, I'm not going to tell you, you should know. But then vice versa, it's like the opposite end. You feel like shit. I don't know what to do. And I expect you to tell me, even though in the opposite situation, I don't expect that. So it's weird. And then, like, neurodivergent, Engie, you tell me something shitty happened to you. One of my instincts is to tell you something shitty happened to me. Not to compare, but to show you that I also feel this thing. It's like, oh, I'm really sad because this happened. And it's like, oh, that sucks. I went through this. And that's like my way of trying to help that person. And typically, that comes across as like making it about me or comparing our bad stuff, when in reality, it's just me trying to show a person that I understand what they are feeling. Or, like, a person is like, oh, this traumatic thing happened to me in childhood. And I'm like, oh, these traumatic things happened to me in my childhood. I relate to you. But typically it doesn't come across as me trying to relate. It comes across as me trying to, like, take a spotlight, in quotations. There's no spotlight to be had in a trauma war. But like, that's a big issue for me, is I don't know what people want out of a conversation, so then I don't know what the fuck to say. So then I'm either awkward, or instead of being awkward, I'm like doing the wrong thing? I don't know. It's very weird. And then I don't know what I expect myself to do, because the things I'm doing that aren't working are what I want when I'm feeling that way. Like when I'm going through a shitty experience, what I'm expecting. I guess, from the people I talk to about it, is some sort of like relatability there, or some sort of conversation to be had, and then maybe like relate a bit, and then just get away from that topic for a minute and do something less than negative. But when I do that, it always feels like I am doing the wrong thing, because I don't comprehend what people want, and people don't ever fucking say what they want. Like, they don't say, when I want something, like, if I really want something, right, I'm just gonna say I want that thing. It's like, like, if I want, like, if I want something to, like, eat, right, I'm not gonna, like, tease at it. I'm gonna be like, hey, roommate, might I borrow thy vehicle so that I can go get food? Or, like, hey, is this person in the room with me hungry? Do you want food? That sort of thing. Or, like, if I want to be away from people, I'm gonna do this special gangster move called get the fuck away from people. I'm not gonna, like, tease the idea of it for a week. I'm just gonna do it or say it or whatever the fuck. And I've noticed people don't fucking do that. And I used to get in trouble as a child. As a child, I got in trouble a lot for doing the things I wanted to do or saying the things I wanted to say or whatever. And not in, like, a disrespectful manner, just in the manner of, like, hey, I want to do X thing, therefore I'm going to do X thing, and then I get in trouble for it. Like, hey, why do you never talk to people? I don't know, I don't like talking to people. Gets in trouble. You asked me a question and I gave you the answer, and now I'm in trouble. Fuck that, that's stupid. But after figuring out the autism thing, a lot of situations from my childhood made a lot more sense. I had friends, but it was always, like, 2 friends, not, like, 12. I didn't have, like, a bunch of people to talk to. I had, like, 2 or 3. And I've always been really bad at communicating outside of one-on-one communication, because, like, one-on-one, I can rant to you about shit for, like, 40 hours straight. It's fine. But then you add, like, a third person to the group, and it becomes much harder for me to communicate, because I can't follow. I can't because if you two were having a communication, like, back and forth, and I'm not part of that specific talk, I get lost, because I'm not reacting to every single thing you do, therefore I'm not actually processing it. So, like, I'm really bad at group communication. I'm really, really bad at talking to more than one person at once, rather it be texting or a call or in person. I'm just really bad at group settings. I'm not able to process all of the different stuff. I'm also, typically, if I'm playing video games with somebody and we're on, like, a phone call or Discord call or a Snapchat call or whatever the fuck it may be, I turn the audio of my video game off, because if it's on, I can't fucking comprehend what the person is saying to me. It's like me and Amidon played Overwatch the other day, and I had my TV volume all the way off, because I can't listen to things. Or, like, if we're watching a show or a movie together, if I start talking to you, I'm not listening. Like, I'm not listening to the TV anymore. Or vice versa, if I'm looking at the TV and you're talking to me, I can't hear you. My brain doesn't work that way. And I know some autists can, like, listen to 9 pieces of media at once and comprehend all of them. I'm not that flavor. That is chocolate, I am vanilla. That shit is not the same. I'm very much a one thing. Like, I can't, like, if I start playing on my phone while I'm watching YouTube or whatever, I have to rewind the YouTube video however long I've been on my phone, because I have not been listening, no matter what it is. It'll be something I fucking love with all my heart and soul. I'm not looking at it. That's why I try not to look at my phone or anything while recording, because I will just sit for, like, 10 minutes not saying or doing anything, and I will forget to pause. I'll just be there on my phone, just going. So, that's a look into my life. Time to get into more physical stuff with autism. Yippee. My sensory stuff is wild. Audio's a big one. People, like, eating dinner, it will be 4 people. Me, my roommate, and then her parents, right? That's like the dinner table. 4 people. Simple. One of them is speaking, and then the dog has a squeaky toy. I will focus on the dog's squeaky toy sound, and I will forget that there's people around me. Similarly, if we're out in public, and we're, like, going to, I don't know, Walmart, and you hear, like, the like, sounds of the checkout queues. You could hear all, like, the little sounds. If I'm not focused on your voice whenever we get there, I'm not able to hear you. It's not that they're too loud. It's that there's 70 of them. So, like, I have that as, like, a thing that's, like, weird for me. And then, dude, food's one that, like, I'll kill someone. I'll kill people. Because food has to be perfect for me, or I will not consume it. Like, I think that's why I'm such a big fan of certain fast food, is because it's the same every single time. And I don't have to worry about, like, the consistency of this, or, like, at a Taco Bell, right? It's like, the meat's the same consistency every single time I go. And it's been that way. Like, I didn't have a whole lot of Taco Bell as a kid, because we didn't have any around where I lived, but, like, from, like, 2020 till now, it's like, it's the same meat every single fucking time I eat it. I don't have to worry about it being, like, a different texture. I don't have to worry about it being, like, a weird flavor. It's the same. And I don't have to worry about it. Whereas if I'm at home or whatever, right, like, I throw a pizza in the oven, right? If I'm off by, like, 50 seconds of the time that I want it out of there, I'm not fucking eating it. Like, I don't care. I'll starve today. It's cool. Whatever. Because I hate the texture being different. Or, like, drinks. Dude, if I put this in a freezer and it becomes a slushie, I'm not fucking drinking it. I'll just give it away or whatever. Because, like, the texture changes because it's a slushie now. And then, after the slushie melts, there's no water in it that wasn't there before. Fuck no. So, like, there's that sort of thing. Slushies aren't bad, by the way. They just have to be meant to be slushies. Like, you have to get one that is a slushie. You can't get one that's, like, made in your freezer. That's crazy. Some people are into that, but not me. Textures are just a huge deal for me. Mashed potatoes? Dude, I don't even know how to describe how I like mashed potatoes, because sometimes person X will make potatoes and I'll love it. And then that same person will make potatoes a week later and I want to shoot them in the head because it's so wrong. Or, that's why I like the same shit over and over. Like, here, fridge, help me out here. This right here, this snack bar, this shit right here, perfect texture, no notes. If I got one of these that was like anything wrong with it, I'd scream. I'm a big proprietor of textures being the same at all times. I'll go grab a plushie as a good example for texture garbage. My spine. You work. This little bread bitch. This bread bitch right here. Great texture. Tremendous feel all throughout. I think the eyes are freaky. But, like, other than that, great texture. Good texture. This is a good feel. The little egg, it's got its own texture, but it's not, like, bad. I like this. This is one that I keep on the front. With my plushies, I'm going to turn the camera towards that. The ones that are The ones closest to the wall are ones that I don't want to touch because they feel like shit. The ones that are closer to me are the ones that I'm going to grab the most often because they are like the best texture. There's actually one that's the very best texture. Hold up. This big bitch is the best texture, like, thing I own. Because this is a texture, and it's really good. These are all a texture, and they're really good. The eyes and the mouth, good texture, really good. This is, like, scaly, but, like, plush, and it's really nice. This fuzzy bit, super nice. The tail, very nice. This is the single best, like, sensory item. This is the best sensory item I own. My roommate got me this, I don't know, 4 weeks ago, something like that. And it's just the single best sensory item I own. It's huge, it's squeezable, it's got like all these little like different texture. This is a tremendous thing. And it's a squishmallow, so like it's perfect squish. This is the single best like sensory item that I own. This is so good. This is the best one. I love this one. This is the best. Ooh, that hurt my hand really bad. Other texture stuff. Getting away from food and whatnot, get to bad textures. I despise showering. Like I have to, right? Like I have to, or else I'm gonna be gross. You know what? No. My body is fine. Hair. Hair's the worst thing ever. Wet hair is the single worst feeling. Like, I've been hit by a car, I've had my hand cut open, blah, 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 blah. Genuinely, my hair being wet. If my hair's up and wet, it doesn't matter. But like my hair being wet, and then it touches my neck, or it touches my back, or whatever. That feeling genuinely makes me the most angry anything has in my entire life. I have been cheated on, I've had shitty parents, I've been beaten, blah, 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 whatever the fuck. Nothing makes me as angry as having wet hair on my skin. Nothing makes me as angry. Nothing makes me as uncomfortable. I've been touched inappropriately and whatnot by adults while I was a child. Guess what? Somehow that's not as bad as my hair being wet. I despise wet hair. So when I shower, I take forever. If anybody's lived with me, family, friend, whatever, anybody who's been around me for long enough to have me take a shower, they will agree. I take forever because I am like I'm trying so hard not to get my hair against my body the entire time. I clean my legs and I'm fine. Whatever. My legs will be alright. My arms, fine. Chest, fine. Back, fine. Whatever. Cleaning my body's easy. Cleaning my hair makes me want to there's no hyperbole here. Genuinely makes me want to kill myself. I hate cleaning my hair. But I love having hair. So, you know, my options are cut my hair or deal with it, pussy. So, I guess I'm going to deal with it. There's a hair in my mouth right now and I want to throw up. So like, if we're talking, if you're like one of my friends or whatever, and I text you, hey, I'm gonna go shower, and it takes me forever, I'm not lying to you. I'm in the shower. Sometimes I'm in there for an hour and a half. I fucking hate it. And then, because I don't wash my hair every night, because I'm not dealing with being pissed off about my hair every night. So I'll wash it, say I wash it Monday, and then I'll shower Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. I'll clean my body. Maybe get some of my hair. But like when I clean my entire hair, like all my hair, it's been probably 3-4 days. And then my hair is going to, like I've had a bunch of hair knots, so like I'm going to shed a little. And that's going to be wet hair. Like this hair right here on my hand. It's going to be wet when it comes out because my hair is wet. And then all those wet little sheddings get stuck on my face, get stuck on my arms, get stuck on my legs. Then I have to deal with getting those off of me, which is more autism explode. I've probably spent too long talking about how much I hate my hair being wet, but I fucking hate my hair being wet. When I was young, I loved swimming, but I always had like buzz cuts because my family didn't let me grow my hair out, so I never had to experience that. Well, I've gotten older, and I've gotten my hair wet, and I fucking hate it. So, I don't know how to live. Like, I get so genuinely, like, unhappy and frustrated with my hair being wet. But, like, I have to clean it. I have to. It's not a choice. I have to clean my hair. So, like, I joke about this. I haven't ever actually made this, like, a thing. But I joke that the next time I'm in a relationship, they have to clean my hair. It's just the rule. It's the rule. You have to. They have to. It is the literal only rule. Because I fucking hate it. I hate it. It makes me want to die. And like it sticks to my forehead, and it sticks over my eyes, sticks to my nose, sticks to my ears, sticks all over my neck. Not a fan. Not into it. And then like when I'm done, it takes forever to dry it. I don't like it. Not a fan, my friend. Not a fan. But yeah, I fucking hate my hair being wet. I could probably rant about autism stuff for the next 4 hours. Genuinely, I probably can. However, I don't want to do that. I don't want to talk for that long. I'm going to save some of my talking for when my hand gets better and I can play video games. Or save some of my talking for this weekend when I go get glasses. But working on stuff. Oh yeah, this is coming out after the video I made earlier this week. I'm making a comic. That's pretty cool. I've been very autistic about that, dear Lord. This has put a hindrance on me. I haven't been spending a whole lot of time typing due to that. But, besides that, I've put so much time into comic. Dear Lord. I'm going to continue doing that. Currently, what I'm about to do is I'm going to finish this. I'm going to go shave, which is another thing I'm autism about. I hate fucking facial hair. I'm going to try to shave with my left hand, which I've never done before. But I have to. You guys probably can't see it very good, because my facial hair is blonde. However, it's the first time I've gone, like, 30 hours without shaving since, like, November. And I want to die right now. Dude, genuinely, the fact that I can feel this makes me want death. So, I'm gonna go shave my face and probably cry. Maybe bleed, and then cry again. But thank you guys for your time. Thank you for your support. Stay safe. Check out the Discord and the Patreon. I love you guys, and bye-bye.